Nowadays, everyone knows about Ryumen Sukuna. But no one is actually aware of Sheikh Suddo. Well, first of all, the concept of an evil spirit in Japanese folklore is quite the exact to the concept of an Hamzad in Islamic mythology. So, the Hindustani or Pakistani mythology, which says Sheikh Suddo as considered by many a Sufi hero, was not a hero at all. He was known to be a pious man who once stumbled upon a road where he found this lamp that changed his life. He got the control of two jinns or genies. One was a Muslim and the other was not. Suddo would force them to kidnap women for him so that he can make them victims of his sexual thirst. The story ends in two ways. One is that they got them into a contract, as they were really not happy with being his slaves. The condition said that they would only be his slaves until he steps on the ground off his bed without ghusl, which means an Islamic bath, to purify your body after ejaculation. Sheikh Suddo admitted without any hesitation, but little idea he had of what's up. When they selected one of his victims, told her to break his pot full of water that he would keep on his bed, to step only when has already bathed. Sheikh Suddo, when saw the water wasted, stepped off of his bed and was taken towards the sky by those genies and thrown in the mountains. Second narration goes like, Sheikh Suddo told his genies to arrange for him a mosque so he can make it a part of his home or his little kingdoms. Well, they went and starts shaking a mosque, but a true Sufi was present inside, who first thought it to be an earthquake and went in prostration, but then soon as he realized, he said, "Whoever is it, come forward." Both the genies appeared to him and informed him of the truth. While listening to them, he said, "What does Suddo has to do with Allah's home?" And he warned them of the punishment of hell if they are still to follow his orders. They took the advice and arrested Suddo, took him towards the sky and threw him in the mountains. So yeah, ever heard of it? How do you feel that the actual Aladdin was not the one you grew up with, but was instead a rapist and a fraud? Moreover, as the tradition goes, Sheikh Suddo died, but his Hamzad, which is a jinn that's born with a man, a satanic jinn, it got freed because that's what happens when a body is not buried, according to the Islamic tradition. Well, Sheikh Suddo by many is still venerated as a hero, while others know him to be just a cult. And for the Hamzad of Sheikh Suddo is mostly considered in Sufi tales, where he interacted with a Sufi, or etc.